Hi, I'm Gabe, and this is how anime makes us feel. Let's start a video with a question. How does anime make you feel? And share that with me and everyone else who comes across this video. In the comment section, give me your favorite moment in anime and how you felt during it. Well, the simple and non-inspired answer, it can make us feel anything. But what if I had a more inspired answer? A solid A minus. Let's start with defining anime as quickly as humanly possible. Anime is a broad term, which can be divided into subcategories. And each of these subcategories have their own fan base, and their feeling is no doubt special and different in their own special and non-negative way. Even within the genres, there are singular elements like the art style and the character, etc., that may or may not matter. For example, what anime would you suggest to your friend or frenemy into getting into anime? My number one answer was always Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Well, why? Because a show about alchemy and redemption is pretty epic to me. But my friend would suggest Baka and Test. Why? I don't know. I can't tell you that. But it's a far cry for what I suggested, to say the least. Even though Full Metal Alchemist was funny in parts, moments, pure comedy like Baka and Test is just an entirely different breed. And plus it had a lot of Japanese jokes that like some of us can't really hope to comprehend or get sometimes. Unless you actually want to take up Japanese, and who got time for that? And just based on these starting points, you have a good idea of our tastes at first. We both fit into this term of anime fan, but I like deeper written characters. Don't necessarily have to have a gimmick, you know. Even though I do like the Armstrong Fist, Major Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. Even he had some decent character depth, from his sister to what happened in his fallen war, etc. I wonder what type and what on the spectrum you guys may fall on. Like, does your character need a catchphrase or something janky about them, quirky, to even you have any interest in them? Keep that in mind. The battles in a lot of anime is the reason why the series are so loved. But not every one of these battles is some technical display, all right? Nobody's gonna confuse Goku and Vegeta going over and over again as a true MMA contest. Um, in most cases, we usually go for shock and awe and emotion and taking out a brother or a friend, like Naruto versus Sasuke or something, or the comedy of one-shotting fodder. One shot. If you one-shot enough, here's a rule I've come to learn in anime. If you one-shot enough fodder, you're a badass. It might even take one time, depending on how impressive of you destroying that fodder was. Think about that. I, I would assume it depends. I would also assume it depends if you watch anime weekly or do you watch it at the same time, like how Netflix is somehow releasing anime for some odd reason, is going through an anime in like every week, every episode, following their journey as you go through life yourself. You know, it worked for Pokemon. Having a talking cat monster tell me that's right would get annoying after the sixth time in 2 hours, to be honest, if I was actually going through the series. I personally don't get tired of Team Rocket's prepare for trouble and make it double soliloquy they start off with. It seems like every time they make any type of appearance in the show, especially in direct confrontation with Ash. And maybe it's a taste thing too. I mean, not everybody's into the soliloquy. I wonder how many times can someone actually listen to Prepare for Trouble and make it double without going insane, though. I mean, it's kind of gets annoying after a while, don't you think? Not for me. You might you might be interested in anime that focuses on everyday life, and if you're on an advanced level, you enjoy anime that in a fantasy world focuses on everyday life. So get this: you go to a fantasy world, and your first thing you do is go look for a job. What was the whole point of this? What was the whole point of being a Demon King if you work at McDonald's? Never got those series myself. They're funny though. I guess that's the pull of it, huh? Which most of the time extremely similar to ours for some reason or another, right? Maybe dreaming of friends who actually understand your quirks and learn to love you anyway. Hopefully, all of you have at least one friend like that. I would hope so. Uh, I know it's getting a little harder these days with a lot of trash, toxicity going on, but surely you could find that one friend that understands and gets you. I believe in you. Anime touches on serious themes in between the battles, which I touched on, the jokes, and the slice of life, all of it, which we discussed today. Getting us emotionally on a certain level, and seriously thinking about our own life choices and how we handled those situations. Who doesn't love the power of friendship getting our heroes out of trouble? I mean, some of us don't like the whole plot convenience of it, but isn't that what the anime is about anyway? Your friends getting you out of trouble, most of these. Or your friends getting you into trouble, which you then have to get them out of. It's like a subliminal message that maybe with a little power of friendship, we could get out of some terrible situations in our own life. Or make them completely worse, as some anime has shown us. Even in a show, one of my favorite anime, like Code Geass, the power of friendship somehow shined through in the end in that messed up world. Maybe in the not most happily ever after way, but close enough. So, let's recap. In the comment section, tell me how anime made you feel. Just like I said at the top of the video, I really put down a lot of questions and my own answers to a lot of these things, and which we go back to how we all feel about anime and how does it make us feel in the long run, So, have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so people can understand how all anime makes us feel. Use the power of friendship in my video. Have a good day. See you.